So I was just in the middle of restocking our pre-pack section, and I said I might show you a few of the cuts that you mightn't have come across before or that would be unusual to see in a butcher shop in Ireland. So here goes. So certainly becoming a bit more common, but this is guanciale, and it's basically the jowl of the pig. So think of the jawline, and it's cured in spices. And if you're making a carbonara, a proper carbonara, not a fucking Hollywood Willoughby carbonara, that is what you need. That's the real thing, not just your chopped up streaky rashers. Next we have some flank steak. So you can kind of see it there. It's a long, thin piece of meat. The best way I ever heard described as to how you serve it is when you are slicing it, you treat it very much like smoked salmon because it's the same kind of shape, and you slice thin slices across the grain. It's a traditional cut. It really fell out of favor in the last 10 or 15 years, but it's making a little bit of a comeback now. But again, you kind of really need to know how to deal with it. A lot of people would marinate it and then cook it. Helps with the tenderization as well. This one you'll have heard of probably. It's an American cut. It's Irish beef for the fucking IFA start raiding the place. Tri-tip. So it comes near what we would call the sirloin steak or the rump, between that and the ball around. Great for barbecue, although you can also do it in the oven. In Ireland, it often just got diced up for stew meat or left as part of the rump steak. This one is a flat iron steak. Again, one of the cuts that's becoming a bit more popular as the traditional primal cuts like your ribeye and your strip loin become more expensive and restaurants have to find different cuts to use. Flat iron, basically you have your shoulder here and your massive shoulder blade bone, and it sits on top of that, and you have to seam it out because there is a lot of gristle in it. But Dublin Cookery School use that one a lot, and they say it's brilliant, especially for Irish people who tend to have the Oppenheimer technique of cooking steak where you fucking incinerate it. That is a bit more forgiving if you like things more on the well done side. Here we have a spider steak, so named for those little striations of fat, cause it looks kind of like a cobweb or a spider's legs. Can also be known as an oyster steak. Piece of meat that literally hugs the hip bone, so like the pelvis is literally clinging to that bitch, and just flash fry, 2-3 minutes, job's a good one. Really rich earthy flavor off that. Some people don't like it, but those that like it absolutely fucking love it. Spider steak. You won't find that many places because you have to be breaking down full cattle to be able to get it. And then I'll just make a bit of an honorable mention to some of the venison cuts, seen as in the pre-pack section. So if your back strap, cook that very like fillet steak. Really tender, super simple to cook. Diced venison, this kind of weather, absolutely perfect. Your diced venison from the shoulder. Just substitute it for diced beef when you're doing your stew, your casserole, your whatever you might be doing yourself. And finally, Haviani, we have some of our venison steaks, boneless steaks, cut from the haunch, pack of 3. Probably one of the simplest things you can start if you're looking to start a bit of venison. Pan fry, 2-3 minutes, either side, job's a good one. I was going to sign off, but Jack says I have to show you venison burgers. The only reason he's saying that is I've resisted making venison burgers for ages because anytime I made them, the fuckers don't sell. I've made them. They're in the 3 for 12. They're very good value. And if they don't sell, he's in trouble. We obviously have all the other cuts that are hanging in there, but these are just the pre-pack options. Anything else we can cut. This weather, beef short ribs, absolutely amazing. And yeah. Follow me for more sexy butcher content.